to sustain that. And then another thing is Lagos needs to invest in more advanced methods, especially of transportation. Because if you take part of the cars off the road, you can deal better with all these, waterway. I mean, if you have trains, shuttles, all of that stuff, you can take some, pressure off the roads.
I'm also amazed that Lekki Ekpe Expressway is so narrow and is linking so many places together. And then when you have an issue, let's say there's an issue, the car just maybe breaks down. That's the end. That's because it's not supposed to, for an economy like Lagos, that's not supposed to be. I think they were talking about a monorail. By the way, our former governor in Port Harcourt was talking about a monorail, and he said he was going to do a monorail. But that was another white elephant project that politicians used to, loot a lot of money. But if you have something like a monorail, like a monorail is just like a rail track that is elevated, that's like it solves a lot of problems. It
solves so many problems.
It's actually like reduces the pressure. So next, I want to talk about Nigerians in the diaspora, because a lot of Nigerians in the diaspora reach out to me regularly. A lot of Nigerians in the diaspora, their retirement plan is to come back to Nigeria and settle down, make money there. But even the Femi Osibono of the fatal Ikoyi collapse, he said, London is where he made his money. Nigeria is where he wants to come and enjoy his money. So, what do you suggest to Nigerians that are coming, especially navigating housing and the location to stay, all of the other vicissitudes of Lagos? Mostly people want to come to Lagos. So what do you advise?
I really wonder why so many people want to come back to Lagos, because I mean, if you've made money and you want to enjoy your money, Lagos is the worst place for you to do that.
So where would you advise if people want to enjoy
personally, I've really started liking Ibadan because their governor is doing really good work.
That is Oyo State,
yes. And Oyo is huge. And I think governor is investing very heavily in infrastructure and his workers. So there is, the road networks are much better. I heard there was one road, I think from Ibadan to Ijaiye, and it used to be really bad, but now it's a big, huge, lovely road, and it cuts the traffic in half. And really, you can, if you want to come and party over the weekend, you can just take a train and come down to Lagos. Yes, you can take a train. Train's about 2 hours, 30 minutes to Lagos. So you get from I think it stops at Abeokuta. So I think it's called it starts with M. I can't remember the name, but it's like in the middle of the city, the train station, and then you go to the one in Yaba. You get to Lagos. Do you understand? So if you want to a place to stay under your head.
Come down. Do
you get?
So what is the hospitality honestly like there in Ibadan?
So the thing is, I feel like because it's still a town that some burgeoning. Especially that in terms of recreational hospitality, it's still growing. So you might not have as many as in Lagos, but in terms of food, good roads, peaceful. I mean, even the air is so clean. Do you understand? The air is so clean.
I should visit Ibadan. Actually, Gracias Global, one of our developers at work, we actually released, a property in Ibadan, but I was not just interested. I'm actually just hearing about Ibadan. So maybe I'll push that property more. Like she said, I feel like you don't have to just do things because of other people are doing things, and it's also good to spot somewhere that is growing. You can get a couple of plots there, and as Ibadan grows, you'll be able to plug into that market. So Ibadan, do you have any other?
Well, and then it's just so unfortunate, all the insecurity going on down in the southeast and south because is the place to enjoy yourself normally.
Like somebody reached out to me recently, he was saying he wants either a house in Lagos or Anambra, because that's like I feel like that's what it used to be before. Because like
it's just the insecurity, because honestly these are places that you can you would really I mean hospitality in places like Owerri it's a big deal.
And that's what it was before politicians just wanted to try and destroy. I mean, like a few years ago, a person that actually got me into real estate, she was like a former manager in shop before she retired. She was telling my dad, come and buy land in Lagos. I feel like a typical Eastern person doesn't want to invest in Lagos, but I feel like the way it should be is that people go to their hometowns and invest, and get stuff happen in their hometowns, like even if you will not necessarily build an industry, but the way Nigeria is, everybody just thinks, Lagos. You can get in Lagos for investment purposes, but people also should think about like their town, and if people can have a more regional mindset and regions develop, I feel like it would be much,
I mean, even Port Harcourt, Asaba, these are places that, Port Harcourt is a very good place to live. It's just the suit situation.
Yes.
And then Asaba, I'm not too sure what their governor is doing now, because
but I feel like other state governors, they don't incentivize the same way with Lagos. Because when I went to Lagos, I started realizing things like estates work. But here in places like Port Harcourt, it's just ragtag. You just come to a place, everybody just buys or builds a house. Then you're not trying to struggle to have like an association, a community of landlords. So if you want to do a road, there's maybe 5 people bring money. The remaining 20 people say they don't have that kind of thing. It's difficult to kind of like have corporate to do stuff. There are only very, very, very few really successful estates here in Port Harcourt, and they're very, very expensive. When a place like Lagos, the place I stayed, the GRA, everywhere is tarred. It's fully tarred. There's a waste management system that comes every Tuesday. Things like happen better, work better than here in Port Harcourt. So like if actually Lagos state governors, actually make things easier and infrastructure even better, I feel like people will be able to do some sort of stuff. Because most people that are right now work from home, some people that are even working in the oil companies, oil industry, people are relocating to Lagos. They're working from home. I know at least 2 or 3 people they're working from home. They left Port Harcourt, they got in a house in Lagos, money that should have stayed in the city,
in other parts,
or in the other parts of that sort of thing. So do you have any other thing to say?
No, I think that'll be all. I'm glad to have come on your show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Chiamaka Wanchukwu. Do you have any initiatives or anything close to your heart that you want to talk about, that you're passionate about or they're interested in, so people can go check it out?
Well, I'm still figuring that out. I think I will let you know to promote it when I do. But thank you, everyone. I'm really glad to have come on this.
This is Dr. Chiamaka, and so this is Uche Philip Emoidi. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly kindly drop a comment, kindly subscribe, tell us what you think about this. And if you also want to invest in Nigeria, if you want advisory, just contact us to get started on your journey, and we're going to help you.
Congratulations! You are just 200,000 naira away from becoming a bona fide landlord in the city of Ibadan. Let me let you in on this. With an initial deposit of 200,000 naira, you can secure your plot in Tiwan Tiwa Estate. This property is strategically located in Ijaiye Moniya community. As you can see, it is directly facing the expressway, promising high returns on investment. Now, this property is 15 minutes away from the University of Ibadan, 10 minutes away from the International Institute for Tropical Agriculture, and 5 minutes away from the Ojo terminal. This part will blow your mind completely. Now, you can spread your payment through 4 months with no additional interest. Mind you, this is an all-inclusive offer, no hidden charges. 300 square meter is going for as low as 480,000 naira, and 500 square meter is going for 800,000 naira. I bet you cannot find another deal as sweet as this. Call the numbers on your screen to lock this offer in right now. Tiwan Tiwa Awalani.
Thank you so very much for watching. This is still the Ownahome, the NGTV show, and we believe that owning a home, owning a property should not make you lose sleep. So we're committed to giving you the very best property recommendations and real estate agents. See you at the very next video. Bye-bye.